Welcome to Flow with Joe. Today I have a fun flow planned for you. And yeah, just hop into something comfy. If you have a block, grab a block, but you don't need one. And let's meet in a seated position on our mat. If you do have a block or a bolster, or can literally just be a pillow, you can pop it underneath your hips just to find that elevated seat. So elevated hips, find a bit more comfort whilst we meet in our cross-legged position. Once you arrive here, finding that straight spine and lowering your gaze or closing your eyes completely. We'll take a few deep breaths together to anchor ourselves in this present moment, to arrive here. You've just woken up, we'll take a moment to wake up our body. If you're doing this practice after a long day, we'll take this moment to leave the day behind us and fully be here, aware and present. So I invite you here to just scan your body from head to toes without trying to change anything. It's really just to check in with yourself and to see, what are you bringing to your mat today? What are you bringing to your practice? Where in your body are you holding tension? What's your energy level like? How are you feeling? And then once you scan your body, we'll bring our awareness to our breath, to the natural flow of each inhale, expanding the belly, and each exhale, feeling a bit more grounded in this moment. If you can't really bring your awareness to your breath, feel free to just bring one hand on top of your belly and feel the movement in your body. From here, we'll take a big inhale together, filling up your belly, and then hold your breath at the top. And then exhale, releasing all tension, relaxing your shoulders. Take another big inhale, this time filling your belly, maybe all the way up in towards your ribs. And then hold at the top. And exhale, letting go of the day this far. Take one more really big inhale together, filling up your belly, your ribs, maybe all the way up to your collarbones, filling up your whole lungs here. And then hold at the top. And exhale, letting everything go that doesn't serve you. Allowing your breath to come back to a natural flow. And knowing that your breath is your anchor. So if any thoughts throughout the practice try to creep in, know that you can use your breath to come back to the present moment. Just let the thoughts pass through without identifying with them, without trying to act upon them. From here, we'll drop our chin to our chest. And then you can bring your left ear over your left shoulder, drawing a big circle, your head coming towards the back, and then right ear over right shoulder. Taking maybe one more big circle here, going the same direction, warming up through your neck. And then once your chin is back towards your chest, reversing the circle, so bringing right ear over right shoulder, going through the back. And one more big circle here. Breathing into the tension. From here, we'll find our head over our spine. You can blink your eyes open here. Maybe find a little smile on your face. Bring your shoulders all the way up towards your ears. Take a big inhale. And exhale, bring your shoulders back and down. From here, we'll bring our hands in front of us, interlace them, and we'll draw some figure eights through our wrists. So warming them up here. And then from here, we'll reverse the eights, which is usually really weird. It just feels different. but we always want to go both ways. Once you've drawn your figure eights, just give your hands a little shake here. Maybe shaking your shoulders, your upper body. Wake up. All right. From here, if you're sitting on a bolster or on a block, go ahead and remove that. We'll meet in a cross-legged seat, bringing your right leg in front of the left. Bring your hands towards center and Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Take a big inhale here. And on your exhale, we'll slowly bring our prayer hands towards our right knee. From here, with your next inhale, draw a big circle with your left hand coming all the way up and over towards the back here, taking a peek at me. Do you know what I mean? On your exhale, left hand comes all the way back towards the front, meeting your hand. We'll draw another big rainbow on your inhale. And exhale, warming up through your shoulder here. One more big inhale, bring your left hand all the way behind you. And then on your exhale, left hand lands behind you. We're coming into a twist. So right hand can land on your left thigh here. Inhale to find some length in your spine. And exhale to maybe allow yourself to twist a little bit further. Take one more deep breath here. And on your exhale, we'll come back to center. Take one more breath here. And then from here, bringing more weight in towards your left hand behind you, you can bring your right foot on the ground here. Again, peek at me just to know what we're doing. And we'll come into baby wild thing. So inhale to push your hips forward. Right hand comes all the way up above you. Exhale to stay in your wild thing. Maybe coming onto your right toes here. Again, inhale to maybe reach a little bit further. And exhale, we'll come all the way back down towards the ground, facing the front of the mat. From here, we'll come into cradle the baby. So either bringing your arms just underneath your right chin, or you can hug right foot in towards your left elbow, and right elbow comes around your right knee. And then slowly start rocking from side to side like we're rocking the baby. Breathing here. Take one more inhale here and exhale to let go of your right leg. We'll come into boat position. So chins are parallel with the mat. Arms are alongside your legs here. Your knees can either be bent or you can straighten through your legs. An invitation to start with bent knees here. So you can allow your core to start being engaged. And we can find some length in our spine still here. Breathing here. Take one more inhale to find a bit more length. And exhale, straighten through your legs to come down into a low boat pose here. Feeling that core activated. We're here for 3, 2, 1. And on your exhale, we'll come back into our cross-legged position. This time, left leg lands in front of the right. Good job thus far, warming up our body here, feeling good. Again, invitation to bring a smile back to your face, and we'll meet we'll bring our hands to heart center in prayer position. From here, we'll bring those prayer hands towards the left knee. We've been here before. Inhale to draw a big rainbow with your right hand all the way behind you. And exhale, right hand comes all the way back forward. Moving with your breath here. Inhale, big rainbow. And exhale. One more inhale. And this time on your exhale, right hand lands behind you or in a twist. So left hand can come on your right thigh here. Inhale here to find a little bit more length in the spine. And exhale to allow yourself to twist a little bit deeper, maybe looking over your right shoulder. Take one more full breath here. On your exhale, bring more weight onto your right hand here, leaning slightly back whilst coming onto your left foot. On your next inhale, pushing your hips forward, come into baby wild thing, maybe coming onto your left toes here. Big inhale here to find more length, and exhale to stay. Inhale, and exhale, we'll come all the way back down. From here, we'll come into rocking the baby. So your choice, the side might feel very different, either just grabbing underneath your chin here, or maybe bringing your left foot in towards your right elbow, and then left elbow goes around the left knee. And then we'll just cradle back and forth here, making sure you still have that length in your spine, relaxing your shoulders, warming up through your hips. Take one more inhale here, and exhale, letting go of that leg, coming into a bow pose one more time. Once you're in boat, again, finding the variation that feels good here. Our body is already warmed up here. Take an inhale here, find that length in your spine. Exhale, low boat. We're here for 5, 4, 3. Can you go a bit lower? 2, 1. We'll come all the way forward through cross-legged into your tabletop position. Bringing your knees underneath your hips here. Wrists are underneath shoulders. Inhale to look forward and arch through your back. And exhale to round through your spine, looking down at your navel. Cat-cow position here. Moving with your own breath here. Finding that movement in your spine. Take one more inhale here. And on your exhale, we'll meet at a neutral spine. Pressing through all 10 fingers here. You can walk your hands slightly forward. Our fingers are spread wide, strong through our shoulders. Tuck your feet under and push all the way up into your first downward dog of the day. Welcoming your dog however you know it here. So maybe pedaling out your dog. And looking underneath opposite shoulder as you do. The first downward dog can always feel a little bit more intense. So welcoming your dog here however you know it. And then finding some stillness here. Take a big inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. From here, bending your knees generously, looking at the top of the mat. And then slowly making your way to the top of the mat into a forward fold. Once you arrive, bending your knees here, letting your head hang heavy. From here, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, we roll all the way up to a standing position, shoulders and head last thing to come up. Bring your hands to prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes here. Take a moment. Come back to your center. Feeling your feet on the mat. Maybe rocking forward and backward here. Making sure all 4 corners of our feet carry the weight of our body here. Finding a slight bend in your knees. Tucking your pelvis. Feeling that upward energy through our spine, going through the top of our head. Whilst we're grounding through our feet down. Feeling that support. And then invitation to set an intention of your own. So perhaps something you'd like to cultivate, maybe just for today's practice, for the rest of the day, for this coming week. Maybe it's something that came up for you whilst you were scanning your body. Maybe it's as simple as finding a little bit more softness and kindness for yourself first and, for all the people around you and in your life. Take a big inhale here. And exhale to blink your eyes open. We're in Tadasana, mountain pose. Our hands are on our sides, palms are facing forward. Taking a moment here to arrive again. From here, bring all your weight in towards your left foot and slowly come on your right toes, and then your right knee comes up towards your chest. Balancing here. One-legged Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your hands to heart center or on your hips, whatever feels good here. Can you bring your right knee a little bit higher? And then from here, grow really tall. Hands come all the way up towards the sky. Breathing here. And then listen up. From here, we'll slowly open up our right knee towards the right side to come into floating tree pose. So very active through the whole body here. Take an inhale here to find a little bit more length. And then on your exhale, slowly bending your left knee and stepping your right foot all the way back to come into your warrior two. Once you arrive in your warrior two, right foot is at a 90-degree angle, meaning right toes are pointing towards the right side, left toes are pointing forward. Left knees bend generously and over left ankle here. Our arms are strong, pulling us in both directions at the same time. Finding your midline here while it's gaze over your left middle finger. Strong through your whole body. Take an inhale here to find some length. Exhale to drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. And exhale to land a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, we'll slowly straighten through your left leg. Bring your hands all the way up above to touch. Exhale, come back to your warrior two. Inhale, hands come up. And exhale. And one more time, inhale to find length here. This time, bringing your hands to heart center. Bend through your right knee, and we'll come into Skandasana, side lunge here. So you can either stay up top high, or maybe you'll heel toe your right foot further out to come lower here. Find what feels good here. Inhale here, and on your exhale, slowly push through your right leg, coming into Skandasana, side lunge on the left side. Inhale here, and then exhale. We'll move over towards the right. Inhale here, and exhale all the way over towards the left side. From here, we'll bring our hands down to frame our front foot. Pivot on your right toes. Right hand comes down, left hand comes all the way up into a twist here. Your gaze can either be at the ground or up at your left hand here. Inhale to find some length here. And then from here, slowly heel toeing your left toes into like a kickstand. So we're in a side lunge. So we're in side plank here. You can either stay here or maybe left foot comes to meet the right. Balancing here. Take an inhale and exhale, left hand comes down to meet the right. One plank pose. Strong through your whole body here. Inhale here, exhale, bring your knees down. Lower your whole body to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull your shoulders back, light on your hands. Exhale to come all the way down. Inhale, push through your knees to come all the way back up into your downward dog. From here, bringing all your weight into your left foot. Inhale, right leg goes up towards the sky. Exhale, shift forward, right knee to nose. Inhale, right foot comes all the way up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here and then extend your right leg forward. Come onto your left heel. Inhale, left hand comes all the way up, fallen star. Inhale here to find a little bit more length. Exhale to bring your hips down. From here, bring your left hand behind you. Inhale to push your hips all the way up through your heels. Right hand comes up towards the sky. And exhale, hips come down. From here, bringing your hands behind you towards the front of the mat. Bring all your weight in towards your left foot. And from here, we'll bring our right knee back in towards our chest. And then step your right foot forward in between your hands here. Taking a moment to arrive here. And then from here, step your left foot forward just slightly to bring more weight into your right foot. And then slowly lean all the way forward so you can bring your left toes off the mat here when standing splits. Either your hands are on the mat, maybe one hand is on your right ankle or leg here, or maybe you bring both hands on your ankle, pulling your upper body towards your right leg. Bringing your left foot as high as you can, but keeping your hips in one line. So you don't want to open up through your hip here, but hip is still pointing down towards the ground. Inhale here to bring your left leg a little bit higher, and exhale, left foot meets the right. Inhale to come into a halfway lift, straight spine, hands on shins or thighs. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, swing your hands all the way up towards the sky to grow really tall here. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Lowering your gaze here, closing your eyes. Taking a moment to come back to yourself, to reconnect to your center. Breathing here. Now, although you know what's coming, invitation to still give space and room for the other side to feel exactly the way it wants to feel. So often we're not fully balanced and our right shoulder hurts or our left hip is a little bit tighter. So really feel and breathe into this side and modify if you have to, listen to your body. So once again, we meet in mountain pose Tadasana at the top of our mat. From here, bringing all of your weight into your right foot, slowly coming onto your left toes, and then bringing your left knee up towards your chest here. Hands can be at heart center, or maybe you'll grow tall here immediately. Maybe bringing your left knee up just a little bit higher before we open up our left knee towards the left side here, floating tree. Breathing here. Balancing, finding that focal point in front of you, a point that doesn't move so you can resemble its stillness. Inhale here to find a little bit more length. And exhale to slowly step your left foot all the way behind you to come into Warrior Two pose. Once you've arrived here, left toes are pointing towards the left side, right toes are pointing forward. Right knee is bent generously here. Again, our arms are pulling us in both directions. Our spine is up towards the sky. Gaze over your right middle finger here. Inhale here to find some length. Exhale to lunge a bit deeper. On your next inhale, straighten through your right leg. Bring your hands all the way up above head to touch. And exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, this time, staying here, bringing your hands to heart center in prayer position, and then bending your left knee to come into Skandasana, side lunge here. Again, how high or low you are is up to you here. Inhale here and exhale to press through your left foot, coming all the way over towards the right side, side lunge. Inhale here and exhale to push over, side lunge on the left. Inhale here and exhale, side lunge on the right. From here, bringing your hands down to frame that front foot, pivoting on your left toes. Left hand comes down, right hand comes all the way up. We're in a twist. Inhale here to find some length. Pull your right hand up towards the sky. Exhale to slowly heel toe your right foot halfway down the mat. Come onto your left blade of your foot. And you can either stay here or maybe you'll come into full side plank, bringing your right foot on top of the left here. Inhale to find a bit more length. And exhale, right hand comes down to meet the left in plank pose here. Bring your knees down, come all the way down to the mat here. Inhale to pull your shoulders back, baby cobra. Exhale to come all the way down. Inhale to press through your tabletop into your downward dog here. Taking a few breaths here. Coming back to your center. From here, bringing all your weight into your right foot. Inhale, left foot comes up. Exhale, shift forward, left knee to chest. Inhale, left foot comes all the way up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Again, inhale to grow tall here, three-legged dog. Exhale, right elbow, shift forward. From here, bring your right heel down and extend your left leg towards the right side. Inhale to bring your right hand all the way up, pushing your hips up towards the sky, fallen triangle, fallen star. And exhale to bring your hips down. From here, we'll pick our left hand up and bring your right hand behind you. Push through your heels and inhale to push your hips all the way up. Left hand comes up. And exhale, bring your hips back down. From here, bringing both of your hands towards the front of the mat. Bring all your weight in your right foot, and your left knee comes back in towards your chest here. So you're like a plank pose variation, and then step your left foot all the way forward, in between your hands. Bending your right knee, and then stepping your right foot forward halfway only, to bring all your weight into your left foot here, and we'll come into standing splits. So slowly balancing on your left foot, bringing your right foot higher here. In your standing splits, you can either have your hands on the mat, maybe left hand is on your left ankle or leg here, or maybe both hands are on your ankle, making sure that both hips are still pointing down. Can you bring your right foot a little bit higher here? Inhale and exhale. Right foot comes down to meet the left in a forward fold. Inhale to come into a halfway lift, straight spine. Neck is an extension of the spine. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, swing your hands all the way up towards the sky to grow real tall. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And arriving here, again, lowering your gaze or closing your eyes. You've made it, you've flowed. Blink your eyes open here. Inhale to grow really tall. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Bending your knees here. Inhale to come up into a halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale to fold forward. From here, walking your feet back just slightly and then heel toe them out as wide as the yoga mat. And then we'll come down into Malasana Yogi Squat. So slowly lowering your hips down. Take an inhale here to keep your hands on the ground, and exhale, push your hips back up, forward fold. Inhale, moving with your breath here to come into your Malasana Yogi Squat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to come all the way down. This time, invitation to stay here. You can use your block to support underneath your hips. You can bring your hands to heart center in prayer position. Now you can push with your arms into your thighs here or your knees, making sure though that tension doesn't make your spine round forward in your shoulders, but you want to keep that elongated spine. So sometimes it helps, instead of pressing all the way, to come slightly out of that and have a bit more of an angle with your prayer hands and allow your spine still to shine up. Inhale here and exhale. Bring your hands behind your back to come down with your hips, and we're back in boat pose. Finding your boat here. Once again, we're back where we started. From here, we'll come into pistol boat, so straightening through your right leg. Take an inhale here and exhale to slowly come down to the mat. Bring your left foot down. Right foot is up towards the sky here. Taking a moment to breathe here. And then from here, you can either hold on to your right thigh, maybe crawl your hands up towards your right shin here. Making sure though your upper body is still relaxed on the ground. Rotation for some ankle circles here in your right foot. Elongating your exhales here. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, maybe bring your right leg a bit closer to your upper body. Inhale here. And on your exhale, use your right leg to pull your whole upper body into seated position with you. Left knee still hugged in towards your chest here. From here, we'll hug our left leg with our right arm. Inhale to bring your left hand all the way up. And exhale, left hand lands behind you in a twist. Again, inhale to find that length. Exhale, twist a little bit further. Take one more full breath here. And then on your exhale, we'll come all the way through center. And we'll do a little counter stretch towards the right side. Breathing. Take an inhale here, and exhale will come to center, grabbing your right foot and crossing your left knee over your right leg here. So the left toes are pointing towards the right side here. Meeting yourself wherever you're at, we're coming into half cow face pose. So inhale, bring your hands all the way up towards the sky, find some length through your spine here. Maybe bend your right knee slightly to find more length through your hips. And exhale to slowly round through your spine, folding all the way forward. Your hands can either just land on the mat, maybe on your leg, or touching your feet, finding what feels good in your spine here. And then really allowing your head to just fall forward, fully rounding. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, slowly walk your hands back up to a straight spine. From here, uncrossing your legs, and you've guessed it, one last boat pose of our class today. Finding your core strength one last time. And then from here, pistol boat, so straightening through your left leg. Inhale here, find some more length in the spine. Exhale to slowly bring your back down. Right foot lands on the ground. Left foot is up towards the sky. From here, you can hold on to your left thigh or maybe your left chin, finding what feels good here. And then relaxing your shoulders down onto the mat and breathing here, maybe allowing for some ankle circles in your left foot. Take an inhale here, and maybe on your exhale, allow your left leg to come a little bit closer towards your body. Take one more inhale here, and on your exhale, use your left leg to pull your whole upper body up into that seated position. Left knee still bend, or right knee still bent and in towards your body. With your left arm, we'll hug around our right leg here. Inhale to bring your right hand all the way up, and exhale, right hand lands behind you in a twist. Again, inhale to find that length. Exhale, maybe allow yourself to twist further and look over your right shoulder. Inhale here, and exhale. We'll come all the way back through center into a little counter stretch. So trying to twist towards the left side here. Maybe pushing with your right elbow in towards the right knee. From here, we'll just come back to center. Take your right leg and cross it over the left. So our knees are crossed here. Coming into that half cow face pose here. Inhale to find lengthen your arms, bring them all the way up towards the sky here. Maybe bending your left knee slightly to allow your hips to find that length. And then on your exhale, folding forward here. So rounding through your whole spine. And just letting your hands land wherever they want to land. Again, this side might feel very different. So allowing yourself to just, be at one with your body. Allowing your body to do what it needs to do here. And then just relaxing. Take one more big inhale here. And on your exhale, we'll slowly walk our hands all the way back up. From here, we'll come back into a cross-legged position. Again, you can use your block underneath your hips once you land here. Once you find, when, once you found a comfortable seat of your choice, maybe on your knees, maybe you lay down on the mat here, finding the best way for you to end today's practice. Once you've arrived here, lowering your gaze or closing your eyes. Giving yourself thanks for showing up, for practicing, for moving, for feeling your best, for allowing yourself to just show up however you are. Invitation to find another smile on your face and think of one thing that you're grateful for in your life. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The love and light in me acknowledges and sees the love and light in each and every one of you. I hope this video brought you some joy and you found some good movement in your body. Have a lovely rest of your day. See you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.